know I said I'm gonna put on Fortnite. Alright. Oh! Go bump it up, you got to bump it up, gonna go bump it up, you got to pump it up.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump up the jam.
Boom, pump the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. Boom, pump the jam, pump it up.
Make up a lot of space with this one and save materials. He's out now, completely out for the moment. The final box for Vino on the top right side of your screen. He's 1 point behind Tayson right now.
Hurry
He's all the way up in the land of clouds, editing all the way down below. He's getting closer and closer to Vino. Vino's classic landing respray. It's not enough to actually confirm any. Just does a little bit of damage. Top 11, but he finds one. A huge elim and lots of mats to work with. Buy him a little bit of time. Tayson, though, on the bottom right, he's looking for his chance. A big beam, lots of shots. He's going for it, but no confirmation.
Vino retakes the lead, now in the lead by 1 point. It's 112 to 111. That's coming down to the final moments. We're on board and focusing on Vino as Reason gets taken out by Seti. So that's not going to be another big game from Tayson. But now he has eyes on Temp. Now he has eyes on Best Rookie. Did Tayson get those eliminations? No. Best Rookie just snatches that feeling from Nebs here. This is it, folks. Don't go anywhere. It's a top 6 situation, and we have 2 competitors who are going to be able to walk away right now with the big money.
Final moments, 5 people left. Vino has height. Tayson all the way in the middle. Those are the 2 eyes, the 2 names you have to be focusing on right now. Tayson is literally in a world of hurt at the same time, finds 2. That could be the difference. It'll have to be Vino going for the win right now in order to catch up. He's going for Erkin as well. If he gets 3, that could be it. He's moving forward, forcing the placement. Tayson on all walls, but he sees everything through. Finds it. A big matchup. Tayson takes them all. The undisputed best solo player possibly in the entire world. Guild Tayson takes out everyone, literally everyone in this competition, and is your all-star champion.
What a dominating way to close it out. The golden boy of the EU region, looking strong and mighty, and got himself the FNCS All-Star Showdown Solo Championship. Wow!
1 by 1, Titan falls. 1 by 1, every single legend in the scene who's looking to stop this man cannot complete the task. He is absolutely unstoppable. He is both that immovable wall and that crazy fast object you cannot slow down. Tayson is just a different beast entirely. Vino survived all the way to the very end. He had height, he had the best rotation, but Tayson himself just had the power, he had the confidence, he had the speed to dive into every box. Right here, he should have been taken out, but Toos couldn't do it. Tayson survived. Vino had the best clutch elimination as well, but at the same time could not use it to get to the very end. Tayson is just a different breed. He is honestly, I would say, one of the best players, if not the best player alive for Fortnite right now.
It wasn't supposed to go. It wasn't supposed to go down to that. We've never ever seen that finish before. My goodness, I am Sancho West, alongside with my buddy, my pal.
I'm in the middle. Henry,
thank you so much.
There's a live TV on Fortnite. Get downstairs.
And wow, man, what a great finish, brother.
What a great finish indeed. There's so much to break down in that last game. We got to talk it over and hand it over to Zeke, Levin, and Reese to show us the end of the All-Star event.
Tayson! Tayson! What? Tayson! I don't understand. Okay, first off, props to both these players. Vino, there's no reason you should have been alive in that end game. There's literally no reason, and yet you held on. You just crept along in the shadows. You waited to strike. You find someone. You make that impact. You make it work for you. But Tayson, guys, I love, and you can tell the moment that he drops out. This elimination, he's like, wait. You can literally tell he's like, wait, I could do this. I could do this. Drops down, takes the fight below, right here. He's like, oh, okay, wait. No, I don't even, wait, let me come around here. Let me open this wall. He's gonna jump, he has to. He has no other choice. I wait for it. Boop. At this point, he's like, all right, I've won. At that point, he's already won. It's too late. He's gotten the eliminations. Vino should have checked him sooner. He should have seen all this happening. He should have gone down. Levin, I don't know how you knew. I don't know who in production gave you the script. But wow.
I can see it. It was written in the stars. You know, the last time we had any major solo competition like an FNCS Solos, Tayson was the winner. Tayson was the guy that came out on top. You know, he's renowned as one of the best players in the world, if not the best. And, you know, if you had any doubts, you know, take a look at that. Do you know what I mean? I really did believe, like I said at the top of the show, everything was just setting up perfectly for him to be the person to come in and take it. And he had great competition. You know, Vino put up a fight till the very end. Vino had no business, like you said, being involved in that right to the very final moment. And to see it come down to the 1v1, right? Like, this is, you know, this is literally everything you could have possibly wanted. This is insane. Congrats to Tayson on winning the All-Star Showdown.
Look, you said right there, Tayson may be one of the best, or maybe the best player in the world. I'm sorry, he is. There is no doubt in my mind if Tayson's the best player, not even in EU, in the world right now. No one is able to do what he's doing. The solo placements that he's had alone, it will ignore the Trio FNCS Championship, his great placements outside of that as well. 5th in the Invitational, he won the solo FNCS, and now he's won this again, and in such a fantastic fashion as well, picking up the player who was second, which is the first time that's ever happened to win a tournament before in Fortnite history. What a huge momentous occasion, and I'm sorry, in my eyes, I have to take the GOAT crown off of Aqua, and I'm putting the GOAT crown on top of Tayson's head.
I can't believe, you know, what I've just seen this week. You know, Tayson is, you know, he's been someone who, you know, when he won the back-to-back FNCSs, you know, people wanted to see him do the free time, and he didn't do the free time, and there was so much pressure put on him. But, you know, pressure builds diamonds, and he is really a diamond in the rough. When you look at just the consistency he was able to have, get into endgame, game after game, and honestly, I agree with you. You know, we are watching the best Fortnite player in the world. We are watching the greatest European Fortnite player, the greatest player we've seen in Fortnite. Like, this is insane stuff. How did he not go down there? How? Like, I don't even get it. Like, my mind is blown. My mind is truly blown by what Tayson has been able to do today. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
In that moment, Reese, like, I felt my heart stop. Like, I felt everything stopped for just a second, and then he was just like, nah, man, nah, Zeke, look, I do this for a living, baby. Check this out. Watch me survive and then win that game.
Look, this moment was... This is the pivotal moment. Outside of the Toos elimination that realistically, I think Toos should be able to pick that one up. Toos is known for having spectacular aim, and I'm not sure what happened, but the crouch shot to go underneath, those tags alone were pivotal in this because Erkin had the right-hand peek, and obviously he then ended up whiffing anyway. And again, that shot from Vino that he missed there with his purple pump, he completely ended up whiffing, and that was a $30,000 shot. You got to think that probably kept him down in second. The Victory Royale potentially would have kept him in that first place. I've not done the maths on the top of my head.
It would have. It would have. Okay.
He had to get that.
Got Tayson there. Yeah.
He would have won. They won the whole tournament, so I'm sure Vino's... I was going to say, I'm sure Vino's kicking himself a little bit, but let's be real. Vino put in such good work, second, and $120,000. You can't be kicking yourself for that.
Still not bad. That's pretty good for just a few hours. 6 matches of Fortnite, man. It's looking real good. Once again, to our top 3, these guys are insane. Vino, and that was like the first time I think we've ever seen first place eliminate second place, like in that final moment to win a championship like that in Fortnite history. Absolutely ridiculous. We could, like, you can't make this up, Levin. I can't make this up.
You literally can't write a story better than this. And then the beauty of it to me is like, you know, we always have these conversations about, you know, solos. It is just so hard to stay consistent. There's so many more variables you have to account for. This guy's just won the two biggest solo competitions that we've had back to back in recent time. FNCS solos last year, then now winning this. It's like, it doesn't matter. He literally, it does not matter for him. He will just win. Like, come on, man. What are we really doing here, man? What are we really doing here? Inject it, baby. Let's go. Like, Tayson's just the GOAT. Like, what can you say? What can you say?
I think you've nailed it. What can you say? I think I've already mentioned, you know, hands down, I think we've gone, it's hard to say when there's not inter-regional, you know, battles. We're not really seeing EU going against NA East, but I hands down think that Tayson is the best player in the world right now. I just cannot see any player on any other region doing what he is doing right now in solos and in trios, in anything, just in anything at all. Unbelievable performance from him, and like you mentioned, it's so difficult to be consistent in solos. Both Tayson and Vino proved that that's just not true.
Just ridiculous, boys. We also can't forget he just won the other day high tier, so this makes him the all-star of all-stars. I mean, Tayson, wow, just wow.
Zeke, I claimed my earnings from high tier. I don't know if I can claim any of this. Look, this would be the time to claim, you know what I mean? Coach Levin coming back in for the swoop. I'll happily take a little 10% of the 100. I'll happily take that, do you know what I mean? But nah, look, he is literally the all-star of all-stars, right? When you talk about the premier names of Fortnite, you know, if you want to make the list of the best players, you will just start with Tayson, do you know what I mean? And it's like, he's so competitive. It's like, it doesn't even make sense, because even when you look at Hyter, like, I know this is Hyter, but even when you look at it, it's not like he had the fastest time or anything, but he just straight up won. Do you know what I mean? He will just win. Like, no matter who else is his competitor, he will just come out above, and that is what you want out of your GOAT. That is what you want out of a champion, and he truly is that.
Do you think that will set the fire in his belly ready for Season 7's FNCS trios to maybe that's a 4-time championship now? Is that what you're thinking?
He's got an automatic spot to the finals. Why not? Do you know what I mean? They weren't far off last season. Do you know what I mean? 3rd place last season. It's not like he's far off. Like, this guy is the real deal. Do you know what I mean? I could definitely see him getting the 4th FNCS championship. Do you know what I mean? So, that's in the future. That's in the future. Right now, he's just got to
in the future, boys. That is in the future for sure. Tayson, enjoy and bask in the sun, because you've absolutely earned it. Fortnite fam, that wraps up the competition completely in EU. The FNCS All-Star Showdown is done, but don't forget, we still have NA East, we have NA West, 6 matches in both of those regions, and of course we have champions to crown there. As always, please give a follow to Shayo Wager, Sancho West. Give a follow to these two. These guys are absolutely incredible, some of the best people on the planet. And as always, Fortnite fam, we'll see you for NA East, NA West next FNCS, and if not, as always, we'll see all of you guys on the battle bus.
Beep, beep.
across the country, I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shit, I'm hot. Fly her across the country, I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shit, I'm hot.